Okay, everybody, this is Nova. He's a 4-month-old English Bulldog, and we're doing puppy stuff here, and we're introducing him to the leash, which right now, obviously, he seems very content and happy laying on his back, but I'm just going to give him a little tag. Oh, by the way, I'm just using a standard slip lead. Nothing fancy. It's not spring-loaded. Just has a leather patch. You slide it down. You really want to try to keep it as high as possible. He is a Bulldog. Bulldogs, they have that different shaped neck, so sometimes it's hard, but try to keep it in the top center. I'm just going to give him a little tug, tug, tug. Okay, come on, bud, let's go. And I want him to understand pressure right now. That's really my only goal right now, is just to understand the pressures. He's a puppy. Obviously, he's going to explore. The world is new. I'm not going to try to get him a heel or anything like that. It's just too soon for that. But I want him to understand the pressure. So I'm just going to kind of do a lot of stopping. I give him a couple little pops right there. I want him to understand that that's the end of the leash. I'm going to try to keep him on the same side as much as I can. I prefer the left, and there's no right or wrong. You can go left or right. It doesn't matter. But you can see he's a natural little puller. All dogs are really natural pullers. But so I'm just giving him little tugs, just little pops, nothing crazy. And then we're just going to take off walking again like this. And then we're just going to stop. Yes. And again, this is he's a very young puppy, so I just want him to understand the leash pressure. And this will help you later. This is going to help him later when he's older, and it'll help you too when your dog gets older from not that constant pulling. They're going to respect you a little bit more with the leash once they understand that, hey, that's the end of the leash. That's the area that we stop. I'll let him take it out a little bit. I'm going to bring him right back. See there? I want him to move around. I want him to understand that there's a boundary, though. Now, if you'll notice that I did let him go out to the end of the leash, and I also did right here at halfway point. I think it's very important that he understands different lengths. This is going to help him understand that when the pressure goes on, I want you to stop. No matter where you are in relative position to the leash or his body, which obviously later, when we work on the heel and we work on the other stuff, our body position is super important. It is important right now, really, but not quite as important as if we need him to understand the leash. He's nose to the ground right now. Obviously, again, he's a puppy. So, but I'm going to get him out of it by little pressures. There we go, just like that. And just have him come along with me. We're going to move a little bit. And you don't need much room to do this. You can do this inside, actually. I recommend you do this inside more so than you do outside. Get really proficient with it inside. That's going to help you outside because we can control the environment inside, and where the outside, we don't have so much control with the environment. So I'm just going to keep him moving again. Yes, good job, Nova. Good boy. He's staying pretty steady with me, so we're just going to practice that again. Stop. Just a little pressure, not much. Again, this is just a regular slip lead. I bought this at Myers, I believe. You can get them anywhere, Amazon, anywhere. They're very common, very common. It is the paracord. It is, I want to say this is the 5/16 rope. Okay. It's not the bigger 3/8. Okay. Still. Stop. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and pay him and praise him. And it's really important too, guys, with the puppies, that you stay interacted with them, keep engaged with them, and give them a little bit of a payment system here, because he's doing really, really well. And you only need to do this for 5 minutes at a time when they're puppies, and then knock it off for an hour and do it again for another 5 minutes. If you can do that 3 or 4 times a day, you're going to be way, way, way ahead of the game. Okay, no, but let's go. Okay, stop. Good. Let's go. This is also going to help engage with just the leash in general, too. I don't suggest doing this with a regular collar, though. I would really suggest using a slip lead, just because it's effective. They're gonna understand the pressure a lot better, and you're going to achieve it a lot faster. Your goals, because this is essentially as a tool. And tools, just got to think of it kind of like I'm cutting a 2x4, and do I want to use a power saw or do I want to use a hand saw? So this is kind of like the power saw. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Again, just super basic puppy training, super basic. Just light little leash pressure. Practice inside if you can. It's going to be better for you. Outside is obviously good too. There's no rules. We just go on what works. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Thank you.